All right, hey guys, OFD checking in here, and it's time for another unboxing. And I'm really excited to unbox this brand. To be honest with you, when I kind of started getting back into watches, I don't know, a number of years ago, started the channel and everything, Orient was one of the brands that really brought me back to watches, and because they had so much to offer at such reasonable prices, making high quality product. And if you guys know, Orient is part of Seiko Epsom Corporation, so they kind of fall under the umbrella of Seiko. But they were making such high quality watches, so many different offerings out there, from dive watches to dress watches, which we're looking at today, that I really felt like they were a great place to start. And I think for a lot of watch collectors, Orient is a great place to start when you're getting into watches, because there's affordability there for you. There's high quality, allows you to learn more about watches and kind of grow your interest in the watches while not blowing your total budget and allowing you to save up for some maybe fancier stuff down the road. So anyways, that's my spiel on Orient and how I like them. But anyways, I wanted to open this one today. This is going to be, I think you guys can guess, this is going to be one of the new Orients. This is a limited edition model. I think there's, I don't know, 2,000, 2,300 of each of these colorways. There's two colorways for this limited model available. There's a blue and a coppery orange color, which is the color I went with. But I wanted to show you, these are actually, so this is Generation 7. This is the 7th generation of the Orient Bambino, so it's been around that long, for quite a while. I think it's a watch that everyone knows and loves. These are both Generation 1 Bambinos. This is my watch here. Had it for years and years, this Gen 1, and this is my wife's Generation 1. So we both own a Generation 1 Bambino. I'll be honest, they don't get worn a whole lot. And you're like, well, why'd you buy another one? And just because I'm a watch nut, and that's the way it is. People always ask me, like, do you sell your watches? How many watches do you have? And I'm like, well, how many have you seen on my channel? I don't know. That's how many. Just kidding. There's not that many. But anyways, Bambino V1, pretty cool. So let's set those aside here. Let's go ahead and open the box. Inside we have our international guarantee. This was all inside of a fancy cardboard box with the white popcorn in it, so I didn't want to show that. So here's our guide. Of course, like everything nowadays, there's a QR code so you can scan to get your watch registered. And let's go ahead and open it. And one of the cool things is I do remember traditionally that the Bambinos came in this style of a box, which to me kind of says dress watch to it, right? It says dress watch in a long, slender box like this. So let's open. One of the most exciting things too is the new size. These are, I think, 40s, maybe even 42. I think these are 40 millimeters. And this is the new 38 millimeter size, 38.4 to be exact. So exciting. There's our first look through the fancy plastic they put it in. And I think we just bend these little tabs over here, if I remember correctly. And our watch is now free. And here is just some information. I think this might be the reference number, not quite sure. I know if you do want to know the reference number, if you want to pick one of these up, there you go. I got this from Orient USA. I didn't buy this off Amazon or anything. I bought it directly from Orient. And limited edition. So what's that mean? I don't know, because I think that they already made a run of these watches that were considered limited edition. So let's let that date flip all the way over there, as you guys can see. And this is a hacking and hand winding movement, so let's go ahead and get the movement running there. You guys can hear that this is that tapping, it's not the movement making that sound. So there we go. So a really clean looking watch, and they call this orange, but I don't know, to me this is more of a copper dial, and it's got a texture to it. Just that beautiful Orient Bambino look. I mean, besides the size and this F67-24, that's the most modern movement, which is hacking hand windable, 24 joules, 40 hours of power reserve. These are non-hacking, non-hand windable with the original Gen 1. So there's the original Gen 1 next to the Gen 7 in 38.4 millimeter. I think this is 40 or 42. Love this watch though, man. What a classy looking timepiece. And I'm excited to have this one added to the collection. So talking specs, like I said, we're looking at 38.4 side to side, 44 lug tip to lug tip. You're about 12.5 millimeters of thickness from the domed case back to the top of this is a domed mineral crystal. And a lot of people are going to say, why not sapphire? And kudos to Orient for keeping the warmth of that mineral crystal on this watch. I think that's a classic look. And if you know the Orient Bambino, it's something you definitely appreciate in this watch. Beautiful handset on here with these arrow hands, or I guess you'd call them, is that a Dauphine hand style? Something like that. We'll call it that. But just beautiful. You've got that seconds hand reaching all the way out there to the second hash marks, the minute marks on the dial. Beautiful polishing, applied indices all the way around. Date window at 3 o'clock. Just a really stunning timepiece. Soft leather being used here. I'll wear it on this strap for a while, and then we'll maybe look for something a little fancier, maybe some ostrich or something like that, because I definitely think that the Orient Bambino, even though it's a very affordable watch, is a stunning little timepiece and definitely something deserving of adoration. I love this watch. I love the Orient Bambino line, and it's just beautiful. So let's go ahead and pause it for a second and get this watch on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. And then we're not going to go out with a lume shot because, sorry guys, there's no lume on the Orient Bambino. All right, so here we go on my 6 3/4 inch wrist. Beautiful timepiece. This 38.4 millimeter case, I think, fits my wrist pretty much perfectly. I couldn't complain about that at all. I've been wearing my Pelagos lately, and I'm going to be traveling, so I'm going to be double wristing. I definitely want to wear this watch. It's a beautiful, beautiful timepiece. Couple things I forgot really quickly I want to cover is water resistance. This is a 30-meter water resistance watch, so, you know, splashes, that type of thing, washing your hands is no problem. You don't need to swim with a watch like this. I don't see why you would on a leather strap or anything like that. And I wanted to just really quickly pull it off of the wrist and let you take a look at the display case back, which of course, like the front, is going to be a mineral crystal. That's your F67-24 24 jewel movement. And one of the things I wanted to note to you guys right off is, so no one has like, oh, where's it made? These watches are made in Thailand. So they're actually assembled in Thailand. Again, Epsom Corporation owns Orient, but it's funny because I've been buying Orient and watching them on forums. I don't do forums and stuff anymore, but way back when, and there was like, oh, you know, Orient's 100% Japanese manufacturer, everything's in-house manufacturer. Well, I kind of knew back then that wasn't the case. And if you guys look, I did a video a long time ago where I cracked the case on, I think it was a Mako or something like that. And it said right inside of there, cased in China. And, you know, that video, like, it's gotten so many views and it made a lot of people mad. And then a lot of people are like, yeah, whatever. And I'm kind of one of those, yeah, whatever. It is what it is. That doesn't mean it's less quality or anything. And I kind of feel that way with the Made in Thailand logo. I've seen some stuff online, people kind of complaining about that, but you know, it is what it is. Your SKX was probably made in Malaysia, so get over it. But all right, guys, you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. Again, these are limited pieces, and there is a kind of a Tiffany blue. That tends to be a funny moniker these days, but there is a Tiffany bluish one also available. I just thought this color was absolutely stunning and beautiful. Hopefully, you guys can catch a little of that kind of that texture, sandy texture on that dial. But all right, guys, you liked the video, give me a thumbs up down there at the bottom. And if you've not subscribed to the OFD channel yet, please do. Please do. Thanks, guys.